Hey guys, by popular demand, I want to give you guys a copy of my How to Make $1 Million with Bitcoin. It shows a pretty simple chart. It's something that I made in Google Sheets. I'm going to give you guys the link below the video so that you can copy it and use it yourself and change the dollar amounts so that you can play around with the opportunity. One of the things that I've done is I've been consistently trading and never making less than 10% a week. So that's what I calculated these earnings on. Now, in the last 6 weeks, we've been doing probably 20% a week in our growth, but I don't want to go off of the top numbers. I would like to go off of the average or the bottom numbers, and that'll give you a pretty good idea of how much money you could make in the Bitcoin world. So here's how the chart works. You just change this top amount right here at the top. This will always put today's date in so you can see some pretty good numbers. So if you, let's say you started with $10,000 and you scroll down, you actually see as you scroll down, you get to the $1 million mark in less than 12 months. So this is number of weeks. In 50 weeks, 11.6 months, which I've calculated the number of weeks divided by 4.3. There's 4.3 weeks in every month. So 11.6 months, you're already earning $1 million. This is at the $10,000 investment level. So there's a lot of people that are living paycheck to paycheck. They can't afford $10,000. So let's say something that's a little bit more reasonable. Let's say you can only do $2,500, and then do and follow the strategies that you can find on this link right here. You can find the link right here to our trading calls, and I'll show you how we're doing it. So let's say you have $2,500. As you scroll down, you see that it's going to take you 14 months, which is just a little bit longer than if you had $10,000. And let's say you can't even afford that. Put $1,000 in and scroll down. You see that you're at the $1 million mark in 17 months. In a year and a half, you can make $1 million using the current growth rate. And then what I did over here on the right-hand side is I was showing some people say, well, when do I start taking money out? So let's say you're at the $10,000 mark. At the $10,000 mark, if you wait for 4.5 months, almost 5 months, you can see that you can start taking out $8,000 a month out of your initial investment right here. This is 20 weeks. You have $61,000 is what's in the bank. If you start taking out $8,000 or $2,000 a week, you'll see that you're still gaining sufficiently to still be gaining a pretty decent income, but you're now living off of the gains. So now you're at $8,000 a month. You're probably at a full-time income for most people. And you can see that you still have $117,000. And as we scroll down, you'll see that you have $1 million invested at 12, 13 months, where you would have made the $1 million in just 12 months back here. So you're actually taking away from your $1 million gaining in a couple of months. But it's okay because you're making so much money that there should be some point in your investment that you start either investing it into hard assets like land, property, houses, or you're actually living off of it. So there's a little calculator for you. We'll, the dates are always live, and the weekly profits show right here that you're actually making $6,000 a week by your 5th month, $74,000 total, $6,000 a week by this date. And here's what you're making if. Now, here's how you can use the form. If you want a copy of this form, you right now have a version of it underneath this video that gives you a viewable copy, but you can't edit it. And so what you should edit is this field right here. This is really the only field that you should be editing, unless, of course, you're a spreadsheet guy and you know how to do this stuff. You can do whatever you want, but you edit this top field, and it'll automatically calculate everything else in the system. The way that you do it, you go to File, hit Make a Copy, and you can actually make a copy on your own Google Drive, and then you'll have full rights to it. And you can edit it all you want, share it out to your friends, whatever you want to do with it. Okay, hope that helps you. Go ahead and join